Hi, this is your host. I've always been fascinated by the way that animals can adapt to their environment, not just physically but also behaviorally, like how some animals can camouflage themselves to blend in with their surroundings, or how others have developed complex social structures to help them. But there's one animal that I've been particularly intrigued by lately, and that's the tortoise. Specifically, I'm interested in how tortoises have adapted to extreme environments, like deserts, and how they've managed to thrive there when other animals can't. So here's what I found out. It turns out that tortoises are basically nature's living time capsules, encapsulating secrets that could help us understand everything from ancient climates to the future of our planet. The key to their incredible adaptability lies in their unique physiology, behavior, and even their diet. Let's start with their physiology. One of the most amazing things about tortoises is their ability to go without food and water for extremely long periods of time. Seriously, these guys are like the ultimate survivalists. Some species can go for decades without eating and drinking, which is just mind-boggling to me. For example, the desert tortoise can survive for 18 months without water, and up to 20 years without food. It's like the equivalent of humans going for days without water or 6 months without food, and it all comes down to their super slow metabolism. Their bodies are designed to conserve energy and water, which means they don't need to eat or drink as often as other animals. This is especially useful in places like deserts where food and water are scarce. But it's not just about their metabolism. Tortoises have also evolved to be incredibly efficient at getting the most out of their food and water. Like, for example, they have special digestive systems that allow them to absorb all the nutrients they need from the plants they eat. Even if those plants aren't very nutritious, they also have the ability to concentrate their urine, meaning they can get rid of waste without losing precious water. But their adaptations go beyond just their internal biology. Shells are also key to their survival. You see, a tortoise's shell isn't just for protection. It's also a lightweight armor that allows them to roam long distances in search of food and water. And their strong, flexible limbs help them dig burrows to escape from predators or to lay their eggs. Plus, their sturdy shells also provide insulation, helping them stay cool in the hot sun and retain heat when temperatures drop at night. And let's not forget about their incredible eyesight, which helps them navigate vast open spaces and find their way back to their burrows. And then there's their behavior. Tortoises are generally nocturnal, which means they're active at night when temperatures are cooler, which helps them avoid the scorching desert heat. They also tend to be solitary creatures, only coming together to mate. This could be because being in groups means more competition for resources like food and water, which are already in short supply in their desert homes. Now, you might be wondering why I'm so obsessed with understanding how tortoises survive in the desert. Well, as a kid growing up in a coastal city, I spent most of my time near water, exploring tide pools and sailing on boats. I never really gave much thought to life on land, let alone in the dry, scorching desert. But everything changed when my family moved to a landlocked city in the middle of a desert. I was totally out of my element, and it was a huge adjustment. But I soon discovered the beauty of the desert and the incredible animals that live there, including tortoises. I was amazed by their ability to thrive in such an extreme environment, and I wanted to understand how they did it. And the more I learned, the more I realized that tortoises weren't just fascinating creatures, were also indicators of environmental change. By studying them, we can learn about how desert ecosystems have changed over time and how they might change in the future. For example, by analyzing the rings inside their shells, scientists have been able to reconstruct past climates and determine how environmental conditions have affected tortoise growth and development. And by studying how tortoises respond to droughts and other extreme weather events, we can gain insights into how desert ecosystems will likely fare in the face of a changing climate. So the next time you see a tortoise, take a moment to appreciate its unique adaptations and the valuable insights it can offer into the world around us. Who knows? You might just learn something that will change your perspective on the natural world, just like it did for me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.